What's good with y'all, boys? I gotta make this quick. I've been already going at it for a while, but we got 2 games to talk about tonight. We'll get to that game in a second. Let's get into Sixers and Knicks first. Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe help the Sixers hand the Knicks their second home loss. Just their second home loss of the season. Obviously, MSG is a very powerful place. But, yeah, great scoring for both Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe turning out to be a really good draft pick for this team. Yeah, the second visiting team to win at MSG this season. That is a pretty big deal. Kind of a statement win, really, for this Sixer squad. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe, obviously, is athletic as hell. Clutch buckets for a rookie. I mean, he is on one. Seriously, he's playing really good. Is he wearing the ants? Those are tough. VJ Edgecombe's a good dude, really. I love seeing him, play the way he is. Cat, obviously, is a great passer. He's developed that throughout his career. But they were playing Tyrese Maxey, who's one of the best step-back three-point shooters in the NBA. So we'll kind of see what went wrong for the Knicks here in a second. But we're going to check out these highlights. I'm going to try to make this stream pretty short because I'm already kind of late to bed here. Had a night out with the guys. I'm saying. I didn't stream on Twitch, obviously. I should be able to tomorrow. And I probably will every night leading into Christmas at least. We'll see what the fuck going on. I don't even know if I'm going to work that much this whole week. I don't give a fuck. They said they'll need me Monday, Tuesday, whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't even have to work. Who cares? Actually, Catfoot Trashke. Nope. Greg Huxtable and Matt Cow. And one. Brunson seemed to have an off night. We'll see how he did, I guess. Maxey rejecting the screen and just smacking that shit. That's not a push-off. Mike Brown, stop fucking crying, bro. That is a textbook step back. That is not a push-off. That is just a pro. It's not a push-off, gang. I don't know what the fuck you're yapping about, for real. That's some hater shit. Oh, God. Ooh. Look at McCain, bro. Catch and shoot in the corner. Let's go. That's tough. I thought the Knicks were going to win this. Oh, my God, Cat. That's a crazy shot. I mean, it didn't really do much, but it's a crazy shot. It's a good game. Type shit. Yeah, we're about to talk about the Timberwolves here in a second. I don't really care as much about this game, but we're gonna. He said, I appreciate that. Is that Marbury? Alrighty. Marbury. Starbury. Looking at the Sixers, 11 points for Dominic Barlow. So that's cool. He added in. Joel Embiid is in and out of the lineup, but Andre Drummond put up 14 and 13 shots, 75% from 3, which is really impressive for him. Great game for Tyrese Maxey, of course. 30 points off of 50% three-point shooting. Dishing the rock around. You get a 23-point game for VJ Edgecombe, who shot 50% from the 3. And it's really hard. I know there's rookies that put up really good games, but it's hard to do that and put up efficient shooting splits. And he did, and he was a hell of a defender for this team as well. You get Jared McCain helping out off the bench, 12 points off of 50% three-point shooting as well. Looking at the Knicks, 22-point game for Cat, 22 and 11. I mean, he only shot 20% from the three-point line. Made that one, I don't know, but I can't blame him for this. 21 points for Mikal Bridges. I think he played fine. I think he played great. I mean, rebounding, passing the ball around. Brunson had kind of struggled with 22 points in that shooting split, but I mean, rebounding and passing the ball around as well. A very top-heavy team. They select their guys. Really good game for Mitchell Robinson. I'm actually very happy for him. He went to the line like 4 times this game. 21 and 16, and as always, he's a great rim protector for this team too. OG Anunoby, quite the letdown of a game. Kind of a slump game for him after having a really good stretch in the cup. He had 2 points, couldn't make a single 3. They gave him way too many minutes. I mean, you have Gershon Yabusele, you have Mitchell Robinson, Tyler Kolek, Jordan Clarkson, all deserving minutes when a guy like that is slumping. And I think that Mike Brown made a mistake by not taking him out of the game. He really didn't provide much in 32 minutes. Kind of did some cardio out there. But let's Let's move on to the Thunder and Timberwolves. What a game. What a win for the Timberwolves here. This is big time. Timberwolves hand the Thunder just their third loss. They win by 5. Anthony Edwards takes over down the stretch, as we kind of know him to do. So can the Thunder still get the record? I mean, 25-3. It's very possible, honestly. I think this is very possible. I think they're actually on like a pretty good pace to do it. 25. Yeah, I think they're on a great pace to do it. They would have 9 losses, because the record's 9, I believe, 9 losses. They would have 9 losses if they played like 84 games, so I think the Thunder are still in good pace mathematically to do it. They're an insanely good road team, by the way. They're insanely good overall, obviously, but still. Anthony Edwards returned from a 3-game injury absence. Great scoring and rebounding, and obviously he had some clutch shots down at the stretch. We'll watch the highlights in a second. Just taking over late, just being that superstar that this team needs. You love to see it. Obviously, Naz Reid was hitting some big-time shots time and time again. He played well on both sides of the floor, and obviously Dante DiVincenzo has been a solid point shooter, shooting through double contest, it looks like there. We'll have to take a look here. Wow, Caruso led in free throws. I feel like that's kind of concerning, but we'll have to take a look here. See what went down in this game. I'll kind of preview some of the games tomorrow. Obviously, I have to cover NFL stuff tomorrow night after the games are over. I'll do that after stream. I'm doing a bunch of stuff after stream anyways. I got to do a bunch of recording, watch some movies, do a bunch of crazy shit. So, yeah. I'm not going to be in a rush to get videos out because we have like 11 days left in the month still. And let me do this real quick. I'm going to go to my holiday movies list and kind of scratch some shit off here real quick. So we watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We watched A Christmas Story as well. So we have 5 movies left. We have National Lampoon, Santa Claus. Yeah, so I think I'm on a pretty good pace. I mean, we'll have to lock in a little bit, but I'm going to try to get those 5 movies watched by the end of the month. Look at Shay. What the fuck was that? Did he even get... Oh, I remember this. I was watching this. Look at Finch, bro. He's a dumbass, bro. This is a bit... I mean, they won, but this is one of the biggest games of the season so far for them. And look at this dumbass getting fucking ejected. Bro, you don't have to cry coming down the other end. I know the Thunder get a good whistle, but they are a great team and they fucking... Ooh, those shoes are fucking sick, Ant. Those shoes are crazy. What the fuck? Those are insane. Shout out, Ant, bro. Those are nasty. What? He got a good thing going with Adidas for sure. Let's see how this goes down. Look at Ant. Oh my god, those shoes are fucking crazy. Those are crisp. I'd cop those. Are those like a Christmas color? Oh my god, no. Oh no, Ant. He's incredible, bro. Anthony Edwards, when healthy, is an incredible player. Shay's obviously clutches. Ooh, look at the D. You can't let Caruso get that rebound and get they're completely out of position. Oh my god, they are trash for that. They had a chance here. Okay. Shay, is he clutch? Oh my god, he's getting kind of a hand check, but I'm not a big fan of hand checking, but hey. It's a big win. Shout out to the Timberwolves. Those are fucking crazy. What? Whoa, I gotta look these up. Those are nasty. Whoa. I did not like these at first. These are kind of nasty, though. I like his first shoes better, but those are not bad. His first ones are so much better, but, dude, those are kind of tough. Man, shout out to Anthony Edwards, though. You get a 14-point game for Chet Holmgren. Couldn't buy a 3. Obviously, he was a rebounder, and he played good defense. And Isaiah Hartenstein... I'm not even gonna. 35 points for Shea. Definitely could have shot a little better from the field, but he was also just out there doing everything, playing at the rim, playing on the perimeter defensively, and also grabbing boards and passing the rock around. 11 points for Lou Dort. Obviously, not the greatest shooting splits inside, but he's still a 30% three-point shooter this game, which isn't awful. 17 points for J-Dub. Same kind of thing. Not the greatest interior guy, but he shot 50% from 3 and was a really good rebounder defender for this team. Ajay Mitchell had some really good minutes off the bench. Couldn't make a 3, but 14 points off of 50% shooting. I do think Isaiah Hartenstein definitely struggled, and 10 rebounds is good. Like, I won't complain. Like, if you're just on the floor to rebound, I don't know, though. I just don't think you can get away with that in today's NBA. Like, they have Caruso, they have Cason Wallace, Isaiah Joe, Ajay Mitchell. They have a really good bench squad, and Caruso is a hell of a rebounder and defender, too. So, definitely could have given Caruso some more minutes, I will say. But looking at the Timberwolves, they won the day. 19 points for Julius Randle, rebounding and passing the rock. 13 points for Jaden McDaniels. You get a 15-point game for Dante DiVincenzo, who shot 40% from 3. Anthony Edwards, 26 points, 50% three-point shooting, 26 and 12, and he was great defensively. He was a defensive hub for this team, as was Naz Reid off the bench. Naz Reid played pretty good, 15 points off of 50% shooting, grabbed some rebounds for the guys. Another good defender is Bones Highland on ball, 13 points, 67% three-point shooting, and good defense. So there's kind of that. We're going to move on to the games on the 20th. There's a lot of them, which kind of sucks because football's on tomorrow and Sunday. But my Celtics got a good game against the Raptors. Crazy fucking schedule, by the way. The Rockets in Denver, that's going to be a good game. I do think Denver's going to win that. I think the Sixers should be able to beat the Mavs. Pretty mid game between the Pacers and the Pelicans. No one is watching that. I think the Pistons should beat the Hornets by quite a bit. I think the Grizzlies should be able to beat the Wizards by quite a bit, but that's going to be an ass game as well. I think the Suns are going to beat the Warriors again. A lot of back-to-backs here. I think the Magic should be able to beat the Jazz. I think the Trailblazers should be able to beat the Kings. Holy shit, a lot of back-to-backs. These are games that just happened 2 days ago. That kind of sucks about the schedule with like COVID change and stuff. The Lakers are going to absolutely kill the Clippers. I don't even know why we're hyping this up on NBA TV as a primetime game. That's a fucking crime. But I know I spent a lot of time talking about those games, but they're pretty important, so I'm out.